Loving having your company for the Fiji Pro, and we're excited about this next heat. It is the last time we're going to see Taj Burrow in a championship tour event here at Stop 5. He's up against Adrian, Buckin and Jordy Smith of all time, and really just won over a lot of fans with his fin free surfing. Let's see if he can get the fins loose here. Nice float there. He's already linked together a couple of solid turns. Doesn't want anything to do with that wave as it shuts down on the reef, but it won't be a bad start for TB. Here goes Jordy Smith as he climbs up onto the roof on the first manoeuvre and finishes with a big committed float.
Island technique. Another one of those surfers sometimes you could, as you mentioned, overlook with big names in his heat, but that's what fires him up. Watch this last floater. That was crazy. Just had enough weight on that back foot to keep that nose from curling and stomped it. So eking out a decent score on more or less a really difficult wave there. Taj, nice floater as well. Coming down tail first. And as you mentioned.
Well, here we go. This is Buckin using priority on this ride. Drives up into this first section. A neat carve. This wave not really offering that steep kind of wall that will allow for vertical manoeuvres. Rails. Jordy Smith now with a big opportunity. He finds a bit of a steeper wall to dig into on that first move, and at the moment just not holding back on the end section at all at the moment, Jordy, despite the fact he's probably a little further back on the ratings than he'd like in 7th spot. He's really having a dig out here at the moment as Burrow looks to right the wrongs from that previous ride. He fell on his first turn on that last wave, and he's going to bring this one through to the inside. Doesn't need a whole lot at this stage to get himself into the lead.
I think it's going to be a huge score, but he'll be rewarded. And a little more conservative with that first snap. Taj learning his lesson. Maybe just a little over-amped on that first wave he had. I like what I'm seeing from him, but again, you got to be on those waves that produce.
Kelly missed a couple of years here due to injury. So Taj, more experience than any other competitor in this lineup. A couple of semis and a few quarterfinals as his best results. Here's Ace Buckin. And finding some steeper wall to work with on this ride and letting go of some brilliant turns. And finishing really well right here on the inside. He's not done yet. Nice little grab rail punch on the end section there. 23 minutes to go. Because you and I have been out of rhythm with the good ones so far. As we see Ace now. Have a look at this turn.
Oh, this is what I mean by, you know, Ace Buckin has a Ginsu knife. He really does slice through the face of the wave. So much precision. He never seems to slow down or bog. One of the best techniques on tour. And that was to perfection on that wave. He had 4 or 5 great turns. And
it looks like a pretty decent one. He's going to go on one of the first waves in this set. Drops to the bottom, drives straight up over the roof and just unloads on that first section. Sending fins and spray everywhere, and again on the attack. Wow. That is 2 maneuvers, and there could be 4 points in each of them. That was huge. I wonder if that last turn will be deemed complete. We'll have a closer look at it in a minute, but right now we're spotting Taj Burrow in the tube, and he does well to get through that barrel. Certainly needs to add more points on the end of this ride. It's not going to be a big number.
He got a bit of a cover up there, but it wasn't clean and it wasn't a very hollow wave.
Adrian Buckin now, the heat leader prior to Jordy's last wave. Wonder if things will change there. Ace is going to try and make sure they don't, and he is attacking this ride. Looking a little more aggressive maybe than on his 8.17, but the quality of the wave wasn't quite there.
Again, watch the bottom turn, a lot of attention. There's the wingspan and blows the tail. He airs the fins out. Connection cut back right here, and now watch the bottom turn again. Wingspan to a big old whip off the top. And again, that move was big time because it was committed. It was a heavy section.
And well and truly completed. We
Agreed.
just changed shots there, but Jordy definitely rode out of that last move. As we see Ace on the replay.
Jeez, he looks like he just got whipped in by a jet ski. So much speed on tap. Love that little slice right there too. What's cool about it, Ace, he doesn't...
Well, let's see if Taj can get himself out of combination here. He tucks in, finds the barrel, gets the exit, driving out onto the open face now. Smooth, but needs something high impact, and he takes a fall before getting to the end section. 10.5 minutes to go.
And the biggest set we've seen so far today.
And Jordy just swoops in on it. Big carve to get started. Let's look at it from the judge's perspective. Another big powerful blast as he just cruises through to the inside. Well, what about that lost opportunity for Buckin? That was exactly the scenario he was looking for, as we see Taj finding a bit of cover. All positive signs for the remaining heats of round one, with the biggest set of the day rolling through on the buzzer.
I guarantee you the last two heats right there just said, whoa, we just reached a new level with the energy in the water. So a great way to finish this round.